So I think here we have maybe kids country. There's two portables. So it looks like maybe these are gutters, or I'm not quite sure where that red came from. I don't remember that. But it looks like there's some blue in there, maybe some gutters. And it looks like the science room is gone, as is the old resource, old library room is gone. There's Mrs. Kennison's old portable. And here's big machine. That's doing the damage, it looks like. Big air conditioner duct, heating duct. There's the old kids country. Also abandoned and deserted. Take a quick look. Here's 117. They took out the lights, it looks like. I'm sure they did the same thing to 107. Looks very abandoned. Still right on the board. Here's Mrs. Kennison's classroom. Looks like she had 3 portables that were put together. And it looks like they're taking that out. You can see where they have it separated. Right here. And to the right of the heater air conditioner vent. There's the staff room. Cleared out. Fridge used to be over here. No, I'm sorry, the the Coke machine was over there. Fridge was over here. Screens are popped out. Here's 101, Mrs. Hoskins' room. Interesting. Let's poke our heads in here carefully. Wow. Smells like turpentine or paint. Walls were made out of. Here's 106, Mrs. Cox's class, our buddy's class. Our buddy class. Here's where room 107 used to be. Actually, that was where 108 used to be. Wow. What? Bigger. You can kind of see the dividing line here. I believe this is room 108. This is room 107. Wow. There's a drinking fountain that was behind our room. That's still there. Big pile. Here's the planter that was in front of our classroom, which tells me that we are looking at the old site of room 107. Wow. Oh, our old carpet. Our new old carpet. Wow. Just tore everything up. We walk over here. Here's where the science lab used to be. And the old library and then resource room was over on that side. Like 115 and 16 are still here. That big tree right there used to be in front of room 107, the big one right there. That door that is open goes into the nurse's old room next to the staff room. So there would be Mrs. Gilchrist's class, and that was 117. So our classroom 107 used to be right here. That's gone. And Mrs. Craven's and Mrs. Carr's class and Mrs. Brown and Mr. Dolan's class used to be right here. Gone. Mr. Wilson's class and Mrs. Aguilar's class is still there as of today. Or Mrs. Aguilar's class door is open, it looks like. Actually, so is Mr. Wilson's class door. And a pile of junk that used to be our classroom, or a classroom. Big machine. Let's walk down a little farther. This is Kehoe's welcome sign still up. Can't quite make it out, not close enough. Oh, you're welcome. Looks like they're gonna take these trees out. Maybe they've marked them. Let's hope. They're nice trees. As you can see, Bollinger Canyon School is gone. There are the bike racks. The bike racks used to be anyways. And the dumpster right there. So here's where the office was. And the library. 4th grade, 5th grade. Over here is where 1st grade used to be, and kindergarten. The morning of July 26th. Just a quick scan of the old Bollinger Canyon site. Not much left. That's the stump right there of the tree that was right in front of room 107.
Okay, pin the corners down.
Who has the other corner?
No, that one goes to the court. Yes. Somehow.
Okay, who has the fourth other corner?
Who has part of an E?
No, it doesn't go there.
Whoever doesn't have their piece, stand up. Yes, it does. Whoever has already used their piece.
You can put them together. I'd never get it.
Yeah.
Okay. Who has a T? A straight line for the T. I do, but
Wait, I think I do.
okay. Okay. Who has part of an R and a U? Respect.
Didn't you remember?
Go for an R. Go for an R. Who has minutes? M after the one that's right there. Anybody have an M?
Okay,
Now mine.
3 minutes left.
Double. No,
Okay, so
Yeah, there's only 2 people left.
yeah, 23. Who has part of a 3? Who has a 3? Who has 3?
Who has a
Okay.
Okay, what does it say?
Students in room 23 are respectful to all.
Aw, how nice.
I decided that dog. Because I know I have 2 dogs.
I have a bingo! I have a bingo! Dang it! You played all one. You played all. I'm the only child. Hey, you do. No, that's the opposite.
Find out. Oh yeah. That's a good thing. You live over there. Who has 2? Do you love chocolate? Do you
Fine, now.
Can we get signatures from you? You asked me, and I was back outside. Anybody want chocolate?
Oh, yeah.
I do. Did you soccer? Yeah, I got.
I'm not used to writing. Only talk if it's your turn to talk. No. All right. Sorry, I How do you spell it?
All hands to yourself.
Mine's already up. After you use it. Hi, video camera. I'm serious. Learns best as he can because he doesn't learn something. We already did the. We already did the. Don't go on the. Oh, that's negative. That's kind of negative. Keep light to others. That's like keeping your hands and legs to your. Think of Tom Cruise before others. Be supportive. There's ideas of Wait, no. Number 8. You were turning purple. Well, I guess we have a long time. We have a longer time there. From the
Then if we do 2 chapters, it would be 20 months ago.
Oh, so chapter 1.
Oh, there's only
When's the 13th? Yeah. Actually, it's 71 through 18.
No, here, just
Wait, no, it's darn, I did 38, man. Oh my. Wait. This. 78 and then it goes to page 86. How's that? Page 86 to 102. We only have 1 day there. Chapter 1. Because we have to turn it. So not to the that and there. To what? 47. To what? To 47? What to 47? What to 47? Page 1 through 18. 19 to 40. No.
always give. We the students of 23 always will always give them 100%. Yeah.
And always give it. Okay, what was the fifth graders? In glory. In glory. I know it. It doesn't have to be that. In glory. To me, the fifth graders of 23 prove themselves to be fair and not cheat.
Oh, they put a period. I know how to write. Oh, wait, I got an idea. To make a What else?
I think common
Okay, this is my cat Jasmine. She's like 3.5 months old. This is my dog Gibson. He's turning 1 this October 24th. This is my family. That's my mom, that's my dad, and that's my brother Nathan. These are my friends. That's Leah, Caitlin, and Emily, my brother, and me, and my dog Maddie. This is me at Yosemite on the tree. And then this is my other cat, Hobbs. He likes sleeping in bags. This is my friend Courtney. And these are all my cousins. Kim, my brother, Ben, RJ, John, Joe, Kim, and Urkiner and her friend. And then that's my dog name.
Any questions for Melissa?
Dennis?
The first cat and dog you showed, are they like new pets that you just got, or?
called Glass Gas, and I got it off of the internet. It's by Ken Nesbitt. Glass Gas. The teacher passed out and fell right off her chair. My classmates are crying and gasping for air. The hamster is howling and hiding his head. The plants by the window are practically dead. There's gas in the class, it's all my fault, and it smells like a chemicals, weapons, assault. So try to remember this lesson from me. Don't take your shoes off in class after
Megan, is it colorful?
some parts. Marcel?
Is it bouncy?
No. Miles?
He's right here.
Brittany?
Is it fragile?
No. Brandon?
Is it rough?
Not really. Hassan?
Is it something for eating?
No. Christina?
Is it pointy?
No. Catherine?
Can you play with it?
Yes.
You got it.
That's the first time I was a Pop-Tart.
Yeah, me too.
I thought it was a Pop-Tart.
So it took us how many guesses, Melissa?
Took us 17.
Wow.
That's a lot.
Yeah! The time I was most organized was when my friends were coming over. I put everything in its place and I tried my very best to be organized. I put all my books on the shelves neatly. I also neatly put all the figures in its place. I helped my mom arrange my closet and put things in its place. It's now become a habit of mine to organize things. I hope this remains a habit forever.
Hello, my name is Carrie Megan Larkin, and I will be running for the office of treasurer. I think I would be a good treasurer because I am very honest, trustworthy, and I have a savings account, and I am used to adding and subtracting big numbers. If I am elected treasurer of room 23, I will look after storybooks as well as my own. I promise not to lose them or miscount them. I promise to collect fundraiser money quickly and send it to the right person on time. Please vote for me on election day, and remember, give your series to Carrie. I keep them safe and add them up, and then you can choose some fabulous stuff. Together we can do it.
Hello, my name is Ria Narvaza, and I'm running for the office of treasurer in room 23. I think I'll be a good treasurer because I'm honest, good with money, and like adding and subtracting. If I'm elected treasurer of room 23, I will promise to do my best and will take care of the class's bucks. Please vote for me on election day, and remember, I will be a good treasurer for the class.
Hello, my name is Heather Lay, and I think I'll be a great treasurer because I take very good care of money and I'm good at adding and subtracting. I think that I'll be a really good treasurer because I have my own bank account and I do it all the time. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Heidi Sherman, and I am running for the office of treasurer in room 23. I think I would be a good treasurer because I'm good with working with numbers, I'm honest and efficient, and I have done well with math over the years, so yeah. If I was elected treasurer of room 23, I promise to do my best, and I will work hard to earn your trust. I will also make sure all of the stuff that I'm doing is done on time. And so vote for me on election day, which is today, I guess. And that's it.
Hello, my name is Jay Chin, and I'm running for the office of class secretary in room 23. I think I'm a good secretary because I like Jake to serve the class, and I like to help Miss Sari and the class president and the class vice president. If I am elected for class secretary, I would do my best to collect the work from absent people and give it to their homework buddies. I'll also update the class website and take good notes in class meetings. Please vote for me at election day, and remember, I'll do my best. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Juliana Rovi, and I am running for the office of secretary in room 23. I think I would be a good secretary because I am responsible, organized, I can write neatly and fast. If I am elected secretary, I will be responsible and organized, and I won't forget to update the website for the homework every night. Vote for me, and remember, you won't regret it.
Hello, my name is Amanda. I'm running for the office of secretary in room 23. I think I will be a good secretary because I am neat and nice. I always keep promises, and I'm cooperative. I'm very respectful and organized, a good leader, and I like to have fun, but I can be serious too. If I'm elected secretary of room 23, I will follow the rules of what I need to do. For example, at the class meeting, somebody comes up with a great idea, but the president doesn't like the idea. I will not write it down unless everybody agrees with it. I will also remember to organize the students' work and give it to their study buddy if they are absent. And the information on the class website will always be correct if you vote for me. Please vote for me today. And remember, don't just vote for me because I'm your friend, vote for me because you'll think I'll be a good secretary.
Hello, I'm Aditya Jodha, and I'm running for the office of secretary in room 23. I think I would be a good secretary because I love going on the computer and would be happy to cut my fun time for updating the site. I'm also good at taking notes. I'm pretty organized as well. If I am elected secretary of room 23, I promise you will be updated. You will be updated on stuff from on the web like homework, fundraisers, etc. at school updates with my notes. I will make sure that you have your books if you are absent. That's pretty much it, so please vote for me on today. And remember, I'm Aditya, spelled Aditya.
Hello, classmates. My name is Marcel Rashady, and I would like to be your vice president. I think I can be your vice president because I am responsible and nice. My goal is to make sure all your desks are clean when the president is gone. I hope you vote for me, and remember, my name is Marcel Rashady. Thank you.
Hello, fellow students. My name is Jacob G, and I am running for the office of Vice President. I think I would be a good Vice President because I am good at making sure things get done when they're supposed to. If I am elected VP, I will support the President in his or her decision. I will also make sure the class jobs get done so the class can run smoothly. Please vote for me on election day, and remember, I will take responsibility if the president is still around. Thank you, and remember, vote for me.
Hello, my name is Ari Lynn, and I'm running for the office of Vice President in room 23. I think I would be a good Vice President because I am smart, athletic, a good friend, caring, and kind. If I am elected Vice President of room 23, I will make sure that everybody has been doing their jobs instead of saying they did so they would get paid, and make sure that everybody who had a job will get paid. Please vote for me on election day, and remember, I will be honest and caring. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Hassan Curran. I am running for the office of President in room 23. I think I would be a good president because I am a responsible student and a fellow friend to school and the classroom. I'm diligent and a devoted student to the president's duties and the students too. If I am elected president of room 23, I will fulfill the responsibilities. I will check for neat table groups. I will uphold meetings with other class officers, and I will also help activities for the class and school. Please vote me on election day, and remember, I will follow the duties and responsibilities of a president of room 23. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Melissa M, and I am running for the office of president in room 23. I think I would be a good president because I am very neat. I'm good in our math book, social studies book, and reading books, so I could help you with work. I love to help and organize my ideas in any other events. If I am elected president in room 23, I will do my job and to keep everything neat and clean. I plan to also make things better for our class. Please vote for me on election day, and remember, if you vote for me, we'll have a better class.
Hi, my name is Laura. I'm running for president in room 23. Please vote for me because I care about people. I am hardworking. I'm very honest. Plus, I will make sure I'm a good president and I do my job right. If I'm elected president, I will make sure our class is quiet in the quads and our room is neat before we leave the school. I will make sure that our activities and fundraisers are fun. Lastly, if you have a class problem, you can feel free to come up to me and tell me. I will do the best I can to help solve it. Please vote for me in elections. And remember, a vote for me is a vote for a better class.
Even though I do the airplane thing, even if they turn the cope, it's still different.
Chapters 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19.
I say that's fine.
What?
Yeah, because my kind of if we do, we're gonna. Do I start with 7? No, we start with 8.
We had to trace the number. No, I think this is right here.
All of it.
No, I'm the host. And I am Red Bark.
Okay, Bob and Fred. Bob, Fred, you got it right. Hello. But it has to be show hosted. 4.
Hi, our names are Catherine and Andrew.
Melissa.
Mark. And we did our research on mudflats and estuaries.
Estuary. An estuary is a large water pond. It is a good habitat for spawning and growing up. Most of the predators do not come in occasionally, so all the fish are safe. Sometimes predators can get in the estuary, letting water.
Mudflat. A mudflat is a mudbed which organisms live. Most of the organisms are mud snails, clams, crabs, and worms that called benthic invertebrates that live in the mudflat ecosystem. The small organisms live in the mudflat to keep away from large birds and sharks.
What we have for you today is a little code breaker. It has definitions, and then you have to figure out what the definitions are. There's like little signs.
And these are the signs, and we tell you what the letters are.
Thank you.
Hi, I'm the narrator. I'm here to tell you all about salt marsh ecosystems. Did you know that today less than 19% of the tidal salt marsh in the bay and delta remain unspoiled? Interesting, huh? And that the soil in these marshes are very salty. Most plants cannot grow in salty soils because the salt will literally suck fresh water out of them. Some salt plants have adapted to the salt marshes though.
God, these people need to learn a lesson or two.
Littering is not too hard. Anyway, just this won't bite too hard.
Did you know that salt marshes serve a transition zone between the open water of the bay and mudflat or dry uplands? It's the ecosystem that once predominated in the estuary. There are 3 main plants in the salt marshes. Congress is lowest in the water and serves as boundaries between the mudflats and salt marshes. When it dies, the grass decomposes into minute particles called detritus or bay soup. These particles are food for bacteria and small animals which are eaten by large animals. Congress produces 5 or 10 as much as nutrients materials, and oxygen for aqueous weed. Thank you.
The upland environments are large, dry areas surrounding the bay. It is these areas that have been most altered by human actions. Uplands provide valuable buffer zones during high tides and winter storms. Many of the plants growing there are non-native, such as eucalyptus plants and an unwelcome introduced species is the red fox, which preys on nesting birds such as the whippoorwill. The predator, the upland ecosystem represents a diverse assortment of land form from flood control projects to salt pond levees to areas for public recreation use.
That's it. We're done. Scientific method. Scientific method is a series of steps. Step number 1 is hypothesis, which is by reading people's work about the subject. The second step is materials and method, which you need to run an experiment. The third step is data and results, which is recorded data to run the experiment. Last step is conclusion discussion, which you talk about the experiment and how it can be fixed. The next paragraph is scientific classification. These two crabs are identified in the following way.
Kingdom Alamina Alamina, Phylum Arthropoda Arthropoda, Class Malpoda Malpoda, Order Decapoda Decapoda, Family Grapsida Magidae, Genus Hypographus and Phyromea, Species Organisis and Tuberculata.
These two species are different families. You can memorize it by King Philip came over for ginger snaps. These ones, this one and that one are all spider crabs. This one and all of these are shore crabs. Thank you. Thanks for the presentation.
We did a report on plankton ecology. The first thing we'll talk about is the photo zone. The photo zone is the area of light in the ocean and is where all plankton live. This is where plankton float up to live. They all float here because the phytoplankton go here, so the zooplankton follows so they can eat. People measure the depth using a machine called the Secchi. It is a white disc that you lower into the water until it is almost invisible, and that is the end of the photo zone. Plankton may not always be in the photo zone because that is just where they have to go through photosynthesis. This is the planktonic part of the photo zone. This is a picture of the photo zone showing some creatures and plankton that live in the photo zone. And also the color of the water we used is also pretty much what like the photo zone would look like.
Now I'll be talking about phytoplankton. Phytoplankton are little tiny microscopic plants that live in the sea. Plankton breathe oxygen and breathe out hydrogen dioxide. Without phytoplankton, there would be not enough oxygen for the sea. But phytoplankton depend on zooplankton, also even though they eat the phytoplankton. Without them, the food chain would be all messed up. Phytoplankton need to be at the photic zone to start photosynthesis. They make oil to float up to the photic zone. Phytoplankton start the food chain in the sea, and it is like the food chain on land. This is a picture of centric diatoms, and this is a picture of lots of phytoplankton.
Now I'll read my paragraph about copepods. A copepod is a type of zooplankton. Copepods can produce offspring every 4 days. After being born, the copepods can reproduce just after 1 week. They can live for at least 1 year. A copepod eats small zooplankton, phytoplankton, dead animals, and plant material. Copepods are eaten by top-dwelling fish such as an anchovy. They are also eaten by benthic eaters like clams. Copepods must stay at the top of the water so they can be near their food source. They get hairy legs to slow down their settling rate. They have a sensitive eye spot, which helps the copepod know which way the light is. This is what a copepod does in its life. And here's a picture of a copepod and another picture of one down here.
Last but not least, I'll read the paragraph about meroplankton. Meroplankton are a kind of zooplankton, but they only spend their larval stages as plankton. An example of meroplankton is a barnacle larva. Then as they grow and mature, they become benthic or nectonic. Some will revisit their plankton stages during their reproductive stages. Larvae may spend varying amounts of time as plankton. They may be plankton for minutes or for over a year. Meroplankton reproduce by using sperm to fertilize their eggs, then let them go in the planktonic environment. Meroplankton eat phytoplankton and smaller zooplankton. Some meroplankton also eat the yolk they obtain from the egg they hatch from.
This is the end of our report about what plankton play, the part they play in the sea.
MSI Project is on hydrology.
Hydrology is the science of water. To help the class learn, we thought it would be fun to do a crossword puzzle. The hydrology page may help you with this puzzle, but we cannot tell you anymore because we might tell you some of the answers. But as you read your MSI packet, you will learn what we learned. This is the puzzle. It won't have the words on it though, and you have to fill it out. Hope all of you know how to use a crossword puzzle. And then you have a little sheet that has the questions on it. And when we're finished, we're finished.
For our project, we did a crossword puzzle to help you learn ichthyology.
The meaning of ichthyology is the study of fish. You will be thinking about words that have to do with how fish live and survive. One word that tells what kind of animal a fish is. That is our project. Thank you.
Hello, I'm Betsy Frankfurt, and welcome to Who Wants to Win $1 Million Sand Down. Our first contestant is Frank the Flatfish. Hi, welcome Frank. Well, since you know the rules already, how to get 1 million sand dollars for 4 correct questions. Your first question is, Jack Smelt's, what is a Jack Smelt shape? A, torpedo-like shape, B, a bomb shape, C, square, or D, line?
That's a tough one, Betsy, but I'll say A, torpedo.
Correct. Now, your second question is, how far can a leopard shark hear? A, 1 inch away, B, 1 mile away, C, 4 centimeters away, or D, 5 feet away?
C, 4 centimeters.
Oh, I'm sorry, but the correct question is, Lenny, may you come out here, please?
B, 1 mile away.
Now, since Lenny got that question wrong, right? I'm sorry, Frank, but Lenny is now our new contestant.
Oh, gee, don't I get a second chance?
Okay. Lenny, your first question is, what happens to a flatfish's eye when it's born? A, it blows up. B, they line up next to each other on the same side of the head. C, it turns into an egg. Or B, or D, it grows to the size of a big bouncy ball.
Boy, Betsy, that's a tough one. But I'd like to call my friend Julie the Jack Smelt.
Okay then. Ring, ring, ring.
Hello? Hi, Julie. I have a question. What happens to a flatfish's eyes? A, it blows up. B, moves to one side. C, turns into an egg. Or D, grows to the size of a large bouncy ball.
I am not that good at this, but I'll take a guess. I will say B, moves to one side of its head.
Okay, bye.
Bye.
Betsy, I'll go with my friend and say B. I'm so sorry, but the correct answer is B. Ding, ding, ding. Yay! Now, next question. What is one of the Jack Smelt's predators? A, sharks. B, many different types of birds. C, fishermen. D, perch. Or E, Betsy.
Well, Betsy, my lucky letter is E. So what's E again?
Betsy.
Sounds good to me. E. Final answer.
Great job, but the correct answer is B. I'm so sorry.
Oh, whatever.
Now let's give a warm welcome to Julie the Jack Smelt.
Hi, Betsy.
Hi, Julie. Your first question is, perch's teeth are what allow them to eat invertebrates and smaller fish. But what size are they? A, large. B, medium. D, small.
It's D.
Correct. Second question. Sharks have ancestors over how many million years older than dinosaurs? A, 2 million years. B, 2 years. C, 4,500 years. Or D, 28 million.
D.
Oh, I'm sorry, but the correct answer is A.
Fine, be that way.
Okay, now, our last contestant is Sally the Perch.
Hiya.
Welcome, Sally. Well, since you're here now, your first question is, Jack Smelt's school or group together when threatened by A, prey, B, birds, C, predators, D, or D, sharks.
I know, pick me. It's C. I think it's C. The answer is C.
Yes, correct. Next question. Sharks eat many different kinds of... Sharks eat mainly what? A, small fish. B, people. C, huge fish. D, tiny plankton.
I'll say D.
Correct. Wait, no, that's wrong. Third question. Well, since nobody's here, that's all, folks.
Hi, I'm Heidi. I'm Rue. I'm Jessie. And we're going to present to Benedict Ecology. First we're going to do the tube worm. A tube worm is brown outside coating made of mud, which is its home. The tube worm lives inside and eats the dead plants and animal material. It is thought as one of the trash collector of the estuary. They can also be great recyclers. The predators are bottom-feeding fish and crabs. The worm was introduced to the estuary by the eastern oyster. The worm constructs their home by digesting food and then spits back up the mud and lets it cover its body.
The Asian clam shells can be either white, tan, or yellow. It feeds on plankton and its predators are diving birds, crabs, and bottom-feeding fish. Their shell provides protection from predators and also from the weather. The Asian clam was discovered in the ballast of ships in 1986 and now has spread throughout the estuary.
Our next invertebrate is the orange anemone. Its nickname is the stinging nettle.
This is a flower-like body that is only 1 centimeter long. It is usually pink or orange in color. It is often found attached to the inside of empty shells or on sponges. It eats zooplankton, which are microscopic animals that float in the water. The flower-like looks are due to several very delicate tentacles that flow in and out of its body.
The next one is the tunicate or sea squirt. It has a bag-shaped body, usually an olive green color. It looks like a tiny pair of inflated pants with 2 tubes at one end. It eats plankton and its eating system is similar to clams and mussels. Its predators are mainly sharks, and the tunicate's body is filled with air and water. Sometimes by gently squeezing it, it'll squirt out water from one of its tubes.
Our next invertebrate is a spider crab. A spider crab is shaped like a pear and it has spindle-like legs. It uses its front claws to eat the algae and other lifeless animals and plants from the bottom of the estuary. Its predators are bottom-feeding fish, plus sharks, and shorebirds. It gets both its nickname for good reasons. First of all, it's obvious. It looks like a regular spider. Second, it comes from observing the fuzzy looks of the legs and shell. This crab takes its food and algae and deposits it onto its body and legs. This means that it has camouflage and a new meal whenever desired.
Our next one is the green mud mussel. The green mud mussel is smooth, small, and 2 centimeters, and with wavy brown and green bands. It feeds on plankton, and its predators are diving birds, crabs, and bottom-feeding fish. It was introduced from Japan along with the Pacific oyster. Mussels are like tiny sewing machines. To keep this animal from getting swept away, they tie themselves with strings at the bottom of the bag. This is the mud mussel. That's the inside of it.
Our last one is the record sponge. It's a very British appearance, mistaken for a plant often. It eats bacteria and other dead plants and animal material. Their predator are sea slugs, and they are Pacific Coast native. This sponge has thought of many hotels because it provides an excellent habitat for living animals.
That's the end of our presentations. What did someone, we already said number 1. What did someone get for number 2?
Dennis? Abundance.
Correct. What did someone get for number 3?
Can you read the clue for us too?
Yeah. For number 2, it was many of, and for number 3, it's no backbone. Amanda? Invertebrates? Yeah. What did someone get for number 3? It's any disintegrated material. Jacob?
It's supposed to be debris, but you put detrite.
Detritus.
No.
Isn't it like detrite?
No, we have that.
You put DETRIS.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's how it's spelled.
What was the word for singing?
Detritus.
Oh,
Okay. Take some one for number 4. It says, a hole dug by an animal.
Girl.
On number 1, there's an extra box, and it's supposed to be salinity. But
Can we read the clues?
Okay.
Have the kids do it?
Number 5, it says San Francisco has a very blank body of water. Carrie Megan?
Salinity.
No, it's actually complex.
Number 5, sweetie? Oh, number 5. Oh, number 5 was... number 5 is complex.
Yep. Number 6. The temperature in the blank varies a lot more than in the ocean. Ryan?
Estuary.
Yep.
Number 10. Blank is another physical factor that determines the species of organisms found in the bay. Melissa? Temperature?
Yep. Number 12. In the blank part of the bay, freshwater flows. Heather?
Morgan. Number 13. The temperature can be measured by degrees blank or degrees centigrade. Jacob?
Fahrenheit.
Yeah.
To across, to swim in open water. Amanda.
Tectonic?
Yeah. Number 4, the study of fish. Laura?
Ichthyology.
Yeah.
Number 7 helps the fish move through the water. Brandon.
Fins.
Yeah.
8. Helps the fish hide from predators. Heidi.
Camouflage.
Down. 1, helps the fish feel. Brittany? Correct.
3. Animals that don't have a backbone. Heather.
Invertebrates.
Fretting even more than usual. It was the first day of school, and she couldn't decide what to wear. There were so many people to impress. She tried on 4. Now, I don't scream unless there's something really wrong. The mother ran into the room, and she screamed too. Try it again. And she cried, "You're completely covered with stripes." This was certainly true. Camilla was striped from head to toe. She looked like a rainbow. Well, that goes with everything in her class.
I think that maybe that way it doesn't really matter what you like or how you wear it. It's just what you feel inside.
Have an idea?
The new lemonade because she
We thought that don't be somebody else you want to be yourself.
Wow, that is so profound. That means I agree. I think that's a deep thought. Anybody have a different thought? Dennis?
I think it means that don't depend on how you act or change yourself just to have people like you.
Don't change. Be yourself. Kind of the same thing that Carrie Megan did.
Well, yeah, but don't do it. I mean, just because people don't like what you do doesn't mean you shouldn't do it.
That's right. Be yourself. Don't change. If somebody says, I don't like video games and you like video games, you can still be friends. You just don't have to like the same things. What did you think, Kyle?
I thought if someone was sick and you wrote the story for them.
And he was trying to cheer them up. What a good idea. And Krista, what did your group decide? Do you want to share? Would you like Melissa to share? Melissa, what did you think?
We thought that to just be yourself, like if you eat lime beans, then everyone did, like there'd be like you're weird, just be yourself.
Be yourself. Anybody have a different idea? Because yes, Berlin.
I think that the other one to teach us a lesson about say if somebody that you're girls you just don't really care, you just give them a chance to not bother you.
That's right. Don't let people bother you. Good job. Do you think that this book is an important book?
Oh, look at that.
Go, yeah, orange, go.
No, this was turquoise.
Oh wait, no, not on here. You gotta put it.
To get them.
You wanna do the thing? Yeah. You gotta tilt it a lot. Like.
Whoa.
Yeah, that's what we do.
What about the yellow? It's not moving.
We the students in room 23.
We the students in room 23.
We the students in room 23. We the students in room 23.
Hereby state that we will always give 100%.
We hereby state that we will always give 100%. Hereby state that we will always give 100%.
We hereby state that we will always give 100%.
And support our classmates and teacher.
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 To establish justice and peace.
To establish justice and peace. To establish justice and peace.
To establish justice and peace.
We will play fair, follow the school rules.
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 And walk quietly and respectfully while on campus.
And walk quietly and respectfully while on campus. And walk quietly and respectfully while on campus.
Walk quietly and respectfully while on campus.
In our classroom, we will be responsible for our actions.
In our classroom, we will be responsible for our actions.
In our classroom, we will be responsible for our actions.
And accept the consequences.
And accept the consequences. And accept the consequences.
We will follow the golden rule.
We will follow the golden rule.
We will follow the golden rule.
As students in room 23.
As students in room 23. As students in room 23.
We commit to following this Constitution.
We commit to following this Constitution.
We commit to following this Constitution.
First, empty hands. I see everything, baby. When I'm looking over here, this ear is looking over here. I see everything. All right. Step number 2 is going to be putting on the short black stick. Watch first. It is very important that you do not lift up that piece of paper. Hold on to it. Fingers under it. Okay. Right here. You need it. I'm going to put it flat. How does this go on? Halfway. Then lift and fold. When you're done, it looks like this. After I say the magic words, big guys, help your buddies, then you do yours. Everybody, do this now.
I lost
Which one was the black one? That one right there?
Stick, put it back on the floor. Look up at me. Go back. Make sure all the stickers are tight. When you're done, it looks like this.
That's going to be because we're going to have the bad case of stripes.
You know you're doing that putting the scissors inside.
Brittany, do you want to go get your
Okay, then what you do next here is you should just start like this side, so it won't be as hard.
I get it. I'm not
You don't press it because you can put it normal. My said keep your face like here. Buddy? Yes. Red is on my base better, so we're in the same class.
Yeah, it's my
This Sarah, we have the library.
And then you can put your black away. Now, I'm going to ask you to choose. Now we've used what colors? Green, yellow right now, right? So, you still have red, blue, orange, and violet to choose from, okay? So, choose a color first for the base where your fruits are going to be on. So, make a choice on that one. It could be blue, it could be orange, it could be red, it could be violet. Well, what you're going to do. Part of the human being. Awesome job. And then we're getting ready for our done. We're all going to do it together so you don't get lost. I'll do it with you, girl. Which colors are you going to do? You're going to choose because you're the artist. Because I'm taking mine down so I can color it. That was a trick. Always remember, the diamond below a colored diamond is colored in too. At an angle, yes. This was a very popular pattern during the times of the kings and the queens, like Camelot time, when they used this on their outfits and their curtains, and the jesters were using it. Terminator, you had that?
Yeah, and he tries to save this guy who's going to be king and the whole world below you.
This is what I'm doing now. I'm doing my second color. And all those white diamonds that were left behind are now going to Can you imagine just using all 6 colors you were able to create a design? You have a very good Wow, these are beautiful. They're awesome.
Cool.
Happens to be, yeah. We trade, but you have to close the box. Isn't that beautiful?
Very nice.
Oh, look at it.
One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All the way up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Halfway. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Just your feet. 1, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Jump. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Hop. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Down. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Out. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Down. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Up. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Up. 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 So 45 left. Keep jumping, Brandon. Jump, 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 jump. There you go. Jump, 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 jump. You're hopping too much.
Get your legs off the ground.
Okay, halfway done. Keep going. Keep going. Oh, my catch. My catch. Oh, my catch. Throw it.
Here, I'm gonna sit here. You can do that.
Oh, I can't.
Oh, good, I can still see.
I'm gonna have to cut this off on the rear.
My first escape landed on dental tools. I was aiming for the toilet. All drains lead to the ocean. I've lost count. Fish aren't meant to be in a box, kid. It does things to you.
Holy crap! He just found the Reader's Digest! We have 4.2 minutes!
That's your cue, Sharkbait. You could do it too. You gotta be quick. Get in, swim down to the bottom of the chamber, and I'll talk you through the rest. Go on, that will be a piece of cake.
Can you park right over here or right over here or where? I'm gonna face this, that's why I want to put
You caught me on tape sleeping.
I warned ya.
Well, like, it happened.
I know.
In the car. It's the only place I fall asleep in.
I did. I should probably leave that for now.
The bag.
Did you get Keon?
We're gonna get extra small. Kind of like a school bell. When you hear a bell, come back into here. And we go in our group or something.
job, guys.
3. All of them.
You got one place?
Yes, you have quite a few of them. Oh, that's a little baby. Right.
Cute. That's another one.
They're all about right. They all have fingers. Oh, they do. Yes, they can. In fact,
Mom's gonna touch. Okay, so do you see these holes right here? Those are called spiracles. And spiracles let this fish breathe and get water from both the top and the bottom. So those are his gills, that's his mouth, and he's got 2 more spiracles on the bottom. Okay, that is their underside. They don't need to have any color because they're usually on the bottom. Okay, thank you for letting me do that little roll. Alright. So these guys are just gonna basically go around and find whatever they can. Okay. And the way that you tell the difference between a male and a female crab is you look underneath and you look at this thing. It's actually their tail, but it's just folded under their body. And if it's a male, perfect. All right. While you guys are down here, we're gonna start laying out the net. So do not go anywhere near these 2 ropes right here. Okay. So we're gonna start looking at one here. Okay. Yes, stretch out. Okay. Alright, keep going. Just lean away the mountain. Very slow process. They would take the fire hose and shoot down the entire mountain. Start walking backwards. Support Christopher. Very good. You stay home. Good job, guys. Everybody pull on the rope. Okay, now hold on to it nice and tight just there. Laura and Andrew are tied for me. And this time, Laura, you're going to give it this slap. And Andrew, go ahead and pull on it. Andrew, pull on it. Perfect. Pull. Not yet. Okay, Shad, go ahead and drag it off. Tied up. You guys go over this first, and then we'll look at the So everybody remember what we're doing on the count of 3? Yes. On the count of 3. Okay, everybody, on the count of 3, you're going to throw down the rope, throw up your hands and scream live. You're going to let the rope go sliding past. Once it stops, you're going to pick it up and pull it in. You good? Yes. 1, 2, 3. Start pulling it in. Make sure, guys, keep your feet where they're at. Oh my God. Oh, too much.
Uh-oh.
What happened?
It broke.
Oh, okay, now.
Dennis? It's gonna sink a lot. Float a lot. Why is it gonna sink a lot? In the marrow. As Dennis said, the holoplankton are the kind that stay plankton. They will always be drifters. Okay, their entire life cycle. These guys down here, they're gonna start out with their eggs and their goods, and then I got to kill them. So take a look at your posters and
about you. Really?
What was your favorite fish? Leopard shark?
I was taking a nap.
You can bring those tomorrow. You'd rather go than the class we go?
Thanks for borrowing. I'm doing some legislative. Cool. Nice balls. I wonder who this is. Any more colors?
Talk to your buddy.
You can't draw whatever you want for your friend.
I've got a bad case of strep. Do we have ES? You've got E.
You draw lots of
You've got E, Berlin. You've got S. Good. Oh, nice clouds. Is this your buddy?
Let's make flowers.
Yeah, that's what I'm making down here. The way that they say.
Hey, Miss Sarah, I'm drawing an airplane. Airplane.
Try to remember details from the story.
Okay, that looks like a woman and that case is right. It's a rainbow, and I'm gonna have some gold under it. Gold. That's gold. Oh, nobody could, but you can use yellow. I got a bad case of the letters. I thought you was only use. Try purple and yellow. Purple and yellow. Yeah, that makes sense. Oh, I want to do a checkerboard. Yeah, it does.